is Kaleigh and this is my introduction video. So to start off with, I'm a senior this year, which is really weird because it feels like I started at Siena like yesterday, so I'm not sure how I feel about being a senior yet. I'm the business administration major with a concentration in management, so if anybody needs any help or wants to know anything, feel free to ask and I'll be happy to help you. What else? I'm a captain this year. I'm really excited and grateful, very, very, very grateful to take on that role and to have that opportunity. So moving forward, some fun facts about me. I'm an only child. I have 2 dogs named Angus and Zoe. They're both Jack Russells. And I have a hamster named Willie, and he's really mean, but I take him to school with me. So if anybody wants to look at him and maybe get a pet in, just let me know. You can come on over. And I was born on Thanksgiving, so that's kind of cool too. Sometimes my birthday's on Thanksgiving now, so it's always fun. So moving on to my story and kind of how I got where I am now. I started playing soccer when I was 4. I played for a rec team, and we called ourselves the Polar Bears. It was really, really fun. I had a great time. I hated any other sport. My parents tried to get me to play everything else, and I said no. I hated them. So soccer's kind of been the only thing I've stuck with. I was a forward when I was younger, and I played defense, but I loved scoring, mainly because my parents would buy me Webkins every time I scored a goal, so that was my motivation. I loved Webkins. So then when the age where you can play club, I think it's 7 or 8 or something like that, but I tried out for Kent Celtic, and I made the team, and I was really, really excited, and I met some really great friends there and had great experiences. And when I was younger, a lot of my friends were starting to try out for ODP and stuff like that. So I'm really competitive and I wanted to do everything my friends were doing. So the next year I tried out for ODP as well. Well, I wanted to. I didn't really get to the tryout part. I got there and I was in a different group than all my friends were. And I didn't know anybody. And I had a full anxiety attack, ran back to my car. Little me running to my car, and I told my dad to get going, and I'm not doing it. And just started bawling my eyes out, and everybody's like, what is this little girl doing? And that was kind of the first time where we kind of realized that I struggle with change and I have some anxiety. So moving forward, never tried out for ODP again, but I kept playing for Celtic. And in between 5th and 6th grade, my parents moved. I used to live in Belleville, and then we moved to Canton for the school district, so I started going to a middle school where I didn't know anybody, and that was really scary for me. So on the first day, 6th grade, my mom, sorry, the wind scared me, my mom drove me to school, and I sat in the parking lot, cried, wanted her to walk me to class for whatever reason, bawled my eyes out, did not want to go. I ended up going in. I think I was late because I couldn't find my class. So that was more embarrassing than if I just went on time. But that was another time where it was kind of like, okay, some anxiety and don't like change. So moving forward, I played high school soccer at Canton High School. I loved high school soccer. I'm still friends with my high school coach. I had a blast. But my sophomore year was kind of the time where I realized I wanted to play college soccer and kind of buckle up and get a little more serious about it. So I kind of took a step back and looked at my team that I was playing on, and I realized that I really wasn't being challenged, and I kind of felt really comfortable. So I decided to try out for the Michigan Hawks, and I made the team. And I was hurt at the time when I was trying out, and it kind of got worse over time. So I went to the doctor, and I had a stress fracture in my shin. So then I was in a boot for 2 months on a brand new team that's already been established and they all know each other. So that was really hard because I was hurt immediately and I just really felt like not connected with the team, and that was really hard on my self-confidence and made me lose a lot of confidence in myself. So then after I was hurt, it got a lot better, but I committed to Siena my junior year. At first, I didn't really think I wanted to go to Siena. My high school was really, really big and is 3 times bigger than Siena is. So, with all 3 schools and stuff like that. So, I had a hard time, thinking that I would be a good fit at a small school. But after I went on my visit and just saw how the girls interacted with each other and how, super nice everybody was, and then I'm really competitive and I don't like being, I don't like losing, so I never really wanted to play college soccer for a losing team. And just seeing, well, one, the school records, And then going and watching games really, really helped me wanting to go to Siena, because everybody on the team wanted to win, and it was really obvious, and everybody worked as hard as they could for each other. So I was really excited to be part of that. So then going in my freshman year, big change, was not ready mentally for it. I just didn't really prepare myself, I don't think. So it was a lot to go into. And I didn't play like I should have. I just kind of went to get through it and go cry afterwards. Like, that's pretty much all. I was like, you need to get through this and then you can be fine. And I remember vividly Scooter coming up to me and being like, you're not playing how, like, I know you can. And it was really hard. And then I got hurt. So, I hurt something in my foot, and then I was in a boot for a while after that. So then again, like, it was the same, like, all the girls are so nice and supportive, but when it comes to when everybody's practicing and going through these experiences and having fun on the field and I'm sitting on the sideline, it was really, really hard. But then once I got out of my boot, everything was okay. I started to feel really comfortable with the team, and started playing. So then freshman year, we had a really good season, and same with sophomore year, I believe. But then kind of winter time, like November, December, I started struggling with some like pretty iffy mental health issues, which was not fun. I didn't really broadcast it to the team, so I'm not sure if everybody knew that was on the team at the time, that was happening. And we even went home for like a few days. It was just really rough. And then it kind of got better over winter break, but then spring semester, I struggled really bad, grade-wise, motivation for anything, like distance myself from like friends and stuff like that. So once I snapped out of that, it was kind of like why did you do that to yourself? Like, ugh. So I kind of made it a goal and a mission for myself for my junior year and forward to really focus on schoolwork and like my friendships and all the relationships I have, and like having a positive outlook and kind of focusing on that so I have better mental health. So my junior year actually was really great. I 4-pointed the entire year, which is an accomplishment for me. We have really, really smart girls on our team, but for me, that's an accomplishment. So that was really awesome for me. And then I think everything went well up until Corona made me go home. But basically, out of that whole long story, what I'm wanting to get at is, one, don't let your fear and anxiety take away opportunities for you, and kind of belittle your self-confidence. I think it's really, really important to just play and do anything in life just how you know how to, and don't worry about making mistakes, because mistakes will happen. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. But I think it's just important to push past those and know it's going to happen, but to do the best you can in anything. And then also to know that every single girl on this team and coaching staff, everybody on the coaching staff, not every girl because of Scooter, but everybody's there for you. Like, regardless of the situation, as dumb as you might think it sounds, like, everybody is there for you regardless. Whether you might not think that way or not, I think it's a really cool team because we all are there for each other and also supportive of each other and love each other so much. Everybody on my team is like my best friend, so it's really nice to have that atmosphere. And yeah, so my word that I kind of am sticking with, and I have used it in the past, I'm pretty sure, is perseverance. So kind of my main thing with that is because of coronavirus and all that stuff that's happening, and then our short season, to kind of persevere through that, and kind of fight through it regardless of the adversity that we're facing. Let's just kind of fight through it, and do the best we can, persevere. And then my goals for this season, I think my main thing that I just kind of been focusing on, and I think it's similar to a lot of the seniors' thoughts, are to just kind of embrace the season, regardless of what it throws at us, is to just embrace everything, and kind of take it all in, because it's kind of the last. So even every sprint or every run that we have to do, regardless if it sucks or not, like, I just want to embrace everything and just kind of take it all in, because I think that's important, because it is my last. So yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble on for like 10 minutes. I'm I'm excited to meet the ones of you that I don't know, and I'm excited to see everybody that I do know very soon, hopefully sooner than August 15th. But yeah, thank you for listening.